my name's Heidi. I've run a YouTube channel called CryptoTips since 2016. I've actually been invested in and involved with cryptocurrencies since 2014. I'm really interested in really why they were created and the much more on the fundamental side and the long-term outlook of this whole space and where it could go in the future.
What are the typical scams that you've run in your 8-year career that could happen? What shall we warn our consumers?
Unfortunately, they are on all levels of your involvement in cryptocurrencies. But the good thing is that once you're able to spot them and understand how to find them, they're very easy to find and to avoid. On the higher level of cryptocurrencies, the scams can be people are launching a new coin and they get these new investors and then they never launch the coin, or they launch the coin and then they're the major holders of that coin and they just sell them all in the market and your coin price plummets. Really obvious sign that it's a scam is when someone is contacting you claiming to be either I have many people trying to impersonate me on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, and they're imitating a lot of different YouTubers or people in the public eye with crypto. And they're contacting you with a special investment and they're, it's a secret and they're only contacting certain people, whether they have a trading bot that's guaranteeing returns, or it's a mining operation and you can invest, or it's a new project or something that they're working on. The number one red flag is, are they contacting you? That's easy. It's a scam. Very easy. Most people who are successful in cryptocurrency and are in the public eye are very busy and they're not going to be individually messaging people. They might make a video about it. So basically, my face and my voice is not saying these things. It's not me. It's someone else impersonating me. So that's number one. Also, another form of scam that's very common with cryptocurrencies is if you're dealing with, let's say, a Ledger hardware wallet or a wallet that you control. A very common phrase in cryptocurrencies is not your keys, not your coins. And that's referring to the way that you secure your cryptocurrency investments. And that is involving a private key. The thing with the private key is whoever has access to that key has access to withdraw those coins. So there are people who create things called phishing attacks where they might send you an email with a bad link and then they contact you for whatever reason. Or if you are actually you're trying to reach out to the support team of, let's say, a wallet provider. And usually if you Google it and it's the first thing listed, it's an advertisement and it's scammy. Or if you're talking to someone in a Telegram group is actually very common for scam artists. But basically, as you're talking to a scam artist, the number one thing you should never, ever, ever give out is your private key. And if anyone is asking you to give them your private key, they will take your coins and they will never give it back to you. It is not a legitimate site. It's not a legitimate anything. It's a scam. So those are really easy red flags to identify. And if you can avoid those, you will be far better off in this space. My recommendation is if you're invested right now in cryptocurrencies and you're feeling nervous or just unsure of what it is you actually invested in, what aren't you understanding that all these other people who seem to be very confident in their investments, what do they know that you don't? The number one thing that you should start looking into is why cryptocurrencies were created. Look at the cypherpunk movement. Also, keep in mind a long-term perspective. If you're only able to invest for a very short period of time, chances are you're going to be trying to make shortcuts to get profits in cryptocurrencies, and very, very, very likely that you will lose money that way. So be conservative, have a long-term outlook, and educate yourself along the way. And I think you will be benefiting in many more ways than one with that.
Heidi, I would like to thank you for your time. Your experience is valuable to our customers, our viewers. I appreciate the time that you spent with us and spoken to us.
Thank you, Michael.